good, House? It's Desmond.
And Princess.
And welcome to House Garrett, y'all. Today's that day, y'all. We got the finale. Hellsing Ultimate Abridged, episode 10. Yo, we are finally here. It's the finale. It's the big day. It's kind of sad this journey is coming to an end. We've really been enjoying this Abridged series. Thank y'all for sticking on this journey with us. Thank y'all for chilling with us, laughing with us, seeing how shocked we are. Yo, it's been an amazing journey. Today's that day. We're about to figure out the conclusion. What's going to happen? We have Walter versus freaking ALUCARD, y'all. And hey, that was personal for us. We like, what happened with Walter's change? And I'm pretty sure they're gonna talk about that today in this episode. So let's go ahead and get into it. Make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe. We really appreciate that and help us on our journey to 10K, y'all. Hey, let's get it, y'all. Also, here's your dose of positivity. Here's a quote of the week. Hit that notification bell. Ooh. Let's go ahead and get into today's episode, y'all. It's about to get real.
How is this all about to be concluded?
God, I don't know. And they still got the Nazis.
Hellsing Ultimate is owned by Kota Hirano with Studio Madhouse.
I'm thinking this is Dragon Ball, like, so is the Major gonna die?
Like,
since he's reading the...
Oh, it's the same thing.
It is?
Yeah, the same rules apply. Whoever is reading it, yeah. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Let me see if I get the grand scheme here, Benjamin Button. The Jerry's thought that if I purged all my souls, I wouldn't have my #life hack. And at least one of you could kill me.
Okay, so real quick, I was looking at the comments for the last episode, or the last couple episodes, and they were saying that the souls that ALUCARD had, all the people that he's consumed, those are like his energy source, basically. Like the more souls consumed, that's why he can't die. Because he has all those souls that he's collected over the years. So that's why he was bringing up, y'all thought just because he still has his own soul. Those are just all a big collection of what he has. And that is all equivalent to his power as well. If I'm missing anything or any other details, y'all let us know. But thanks for that comment. It really helped with the power skill and stuff.
So when the very fine people of the Nazi military, those KKK-looking sons of bitches, and Alexander motherfucking Anderson couldn't do the job, you thought you were the guy. But quick question, Jolly Wally. How many people lived in London? Or rather, died? Let's take a census!
A census. Yo, oh God. Is he gathering all the human remains?
Let me get some
He's gonna
blood.
Oh man, he's about to have a power boost. Really?
Welcome, said the spider to the fly. Although I'd say you're more of a hornet. And unlike its modest brother, the bee, the hornet does not die after it has stung.
None of the bullets are touching him.
It guards its nest with the ferocity and the tenacity.
Super armor?
Of a mother who is protecting her child! Okay, if the bullets weren't going to work, then fire with a sword.
I'm tripping.
You coward!
So he's in a
protecting room.
Some of us have tempered glass, others have the king of vampires.
True.
Speaking of whom. Jesus. Someone's on a binge after purging, and it seems like our dear ALUCARD is looking to get white girl wasted.
No.
Let's hope that nobody spiked his drink, yeah?
And what is that? Oh, are they?
So they're falling into the blood.
Everyone but you! So in celebration of your wasted attempts, I'm going to give you the little death you deserve. And before you ask, yes, this is a JoJo reference.
I gave up everything to kill you. So
JoJo
just
Bizarre.
lie back and think of hell!
Now do
That's
it another
crazy.
3 million times, why don't ya?
Ah, poor Volta. Each second ticks his life down, all to grasp for victories that never belonged to him. A piece of our puzzle, 3,708,917 pieces large. And now, it falls to Millennium to finish it.
What's going on?
Oh, Fräulein, have you ever heard of Schrodinger's cat?
I shot Schrodinger's cat.
Indeed, and yet it lives. And yet it dies. It is here.
That was the one
yet
that got
it is
shot in the
not.
head and got
It is
right
a
back up.
curious creation, one of infinite possibilities, as long as it
Yeah.
remains unobserved. Yet to consume a thing is to know a thing. Alucard is now partaking of Warrant Officer Schrodinger's paradoxical existence. But as our dear cat boy stares into the abyss that is within Alucard, that abyss stares back. The veil function collapses, uncertainty becomes certainty, the proverbial coin flips, and...
About
Am I that person?
Alucard! What did you do?
I call it heads!
Whatever you've done with
Hold on. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna explain it. So the Schindler's cat, or Schindler, whatever the cat's name is, it's not Schindler's List, but whoever,
that's the one that just cut his head off. Right?
yes, and he said if he consumes that cat, then an effect will happen to Alucard. Alucard just disappeared, and she's asking him what specifically happened. So, of course, I'm pretty sure in the show they probably explain more details. We're just trying to make sure we're understanding the story as we go, because it's a little confusing right now. Or maybe we just need to keep watching. Let's keep going.
him.
They gonna explain it. I know they are.
Here alive.
Then my last meal shall be victory.
Status report. Killed a Nazi werewolf. Pip's inside me.
He's inside of all of us, Cyrus. Also, where did you find a Nazi werewolf?
Where did you find Dracula?
In a basement.
How poetic. We found a werewolf in an attic. I mean, we find lots of things in attics.
Oh, God.
Holy shit.
I meant antiques. Sir Jordan was a Führer's obsession, not mine.
Oh.
Frankly, I'm insulted by the insinuation.
Cyrus!
Yo.
Kill him.
I'm really your mind, Fräulein, but you're a few dozen millimeters too thin.
She got the big boy cannon.
The cannon.
They love cannons. Okay.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Come on, bitch. Show me what you love.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All these years of
Will she be able to break
progress
through?
ruined. After figuring out I could use the bones of Dracula's ex-wife to make vampires, now I have to start again.
Yo, they
I can't stay in England.
Dracula had a
I know.
wow.
I'll go to Russia. They let you get away with anything there.
That's
As
dark.
long as it's not
This is personal.
gay.
Yeah.
What is that?
Oh yeah, that blaster.
Probably nothing.
So they thought they won. So it seemed like they sealed Alucard. That's what it seemed like. He's gone. I'm not for sure. Why did he disappear?
You were right. You were the only thing I cared about. I needed you back. So badly I let Richard chase Integra right into your arms. But by then, I was past my prime. So I betrayed them all. My master, my country, I tossed them to the wind. For one last chance at you. Now I have nothing but this hole in my...
smiles on something as violent and ugly as revenge. It seems proof like no other that not only does God exist, you're doing his will.
Shot in the gut, slumped against a wall, and executed by some crazy German Catholic bit quoting Kill Bill. Yes, a
Kill Bill's a
traitor's
classic.
death.
Barb.
That was Anderson's student.
The
So-
gates of hell will have to swing wide for your fat Nazi carcass.
Ah, Fräulein, if I'm so fat, how did you miss? Ah, never mind. Clutch up, Damen.
Oh, my man, half his body's
What the fuck am
gone.
I looking at?
Did he infect it?
Metal and oil? Are you a cyborg?
What?
Why are you a cyborg?
I am no less a man than anyone with a pacemaker or hearing aid. For what is the marker of a man but his interminable will?
No, a man is a homo sapien made of meat and blood. Not cogs and coolant, and I'm just going to assume a hamster on a wheel.
His name is Hamburg.
You're just fucking.
Once you finally get it, I see the line. The factory seal on society. A world mired in complacency, slaves to their instincts and fueled by anger and hatred. A rocket propellant as volatile as it is potent and frighteningly self-sustaining.
Is there a rest stop between now and the fucking point?
The point is there what Wingets Hellsing is that we are nothing but scared, spiteful children, playing at adulthood a fictitious lie of comfort and even more repugnant complacence. So what is a man to do but wait for so calamitous and glorious that it would snap humanity out of its foolish, worthless charade? And who better an opponent than Hellsing?
Oh.
Okay, but why are you a cyborg though?
You're still on that. Okay. It's simple, you see.
Where did she get shot?
So
Is he gonna change?
farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. I leave until
Yo,
a silent say
Disney.
goodbye.
Malfunction.
You're not entirely wrong. You just didn't have to be such an asshole about it.
What's wrong? Is it the eye?
That. And he just
She got
wrote
shot in
a
the
set
eye?
of music for me.
Damn.
Say, where's Alucard?
I have no fucking idea!
Yeah, everybody shot in the
So they took out the Nazi general. Hellsing.
Except Hellsing.
30 years later? Is that device what they sealed Alucard in? So they actually sealed Alucard? 30 years later.
Right.
So they're gonna be old.
3,708,917 casualties alone in London that fateful night. Luckily, with help from the Americans, rebuilding hasn't been too difficult.
Tell me, how are the Americans doing since the incident?
Well, there was a bit of a stir when they decided that since corporations are people, they could technically run for president.
What?
That President Walt Disney Pepsi Comcast has done wonders for the economy, being that it is now the economy.
Quite. Hold on. Wasn't Integra supposed to join us?
She has a meeting
Who
with
is
the
this?
Catholics today.
I see. She's still looking for answers.
And so, after traveling all over Europe and America Classic and doing countless hours of research in the halls of the Vatican and Wikipedia, we still do not know how or why he was a cyborg.
Excuses! Go to America Zero and don't come back until you've got answers!
Of course, Sir Integra.
I miss Canada.
And that's Anderson's disciple. So she's still alive.
Sir, didn't we supply Millennium with the cyborg technology?
First of all, they're enhanced humans.
Second, shut your communion hole. The walls have ears.
And third of all, no, we didn't.
What the notice first or fourth hells was that? Something most foul and inhuman. A Frenchman in love with an Englishwoman.
We will continue to lead them along until this peace treaty has run its course. In the meantime, it puts men on the inside of Hellsing as the Vatican rebuilds.
Oh, wow.
Also, Heinkel, do you need Antonio
Hold on,
to
are they-
change your bandages?
No.
I don't know
Will
if
you
they...
ever change your bandages?
No.
Alright, gentlemen, wrap it up and hit the
So are they
shots.
saying they're still on their
And
own
stop bullying
agenda?
Penwood Jr.
I don't want to fence. I want to make reaction
Penwood
videos.
Jr.
Never
Jr.
mind. Bully him harder.
Is he one of the...
These are the dullards I lead this organization to when I die.
Mom, you're 52, British, and rich. You'll outlive them all.
Don't you talk to me about outliving people, Carmilla. I know you can't see yourself in the mirror,
You look
but
the
we
exact
both
same.
haven't aged a day. And yet every day, I find another wrinkle.
I was told you had in public.
You know what I think? I think you're afraid you'll die before he comes back.
Mom, that man! We do not talk about him!
But Mom, he's...
The deadbeat who skipped out on us for 30 years and counting! Speak one more word of him, and I'll lock you in a crate and ship you to Abu Dhabi!
No, not again! Oh, every Monday with you!
Man. A lot has changed.
Yeah.
It's the GOAT, Alucard.
Sorry, Integra! I came as fast as I could! I didn't even put panties on! Is everything okay?
Oh,
Are we under
God.
attack? Do I have time to go and put panties on?
Don't bother. I just charm them back off again.
Okay.
How are my favorite ladies?
Where has he been?
Yeah, what happened?
So, you're finally back after 30 years. How was your walk?
Got a little too enthusiastic and got a little lost. Hello? Hello?
Hey,
Hi.
That guy.
name's David.
Oh,
I'm an
David.
accountant,
Don't remember asking.
and I'm sad.
Is that one of
Oh,
the souls in?
Jesus. Turned out I was trapped inside myself with
So he was
3,424,867 people. So I didn't have a ton of friends.
I think it was 'cause I was ugly.
Probably.
Oh,
Ah, but who gives a fuck? That just means the people who like you for you were more deserving.
oh,
It's like your ugliness curated their shittiness.
oh. Yeah, you're right.
Huh. Well, that was...
I'm Becky.
Oh...
Oh, God.
I don't want to be racist, but...
Shit. And my only way out was to help them out.
I knew.
And I just get so angry every time I'd see a guy kiss another guy.
You think maybe you were angry because you couldn't be one of those guys? Because if you were, all your friends might think less of you?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Alucard became Dr. Phil.
Only patience.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yo.
And I started getting good at it.
So my son resented me because I never had any time for him unless he asked.
Yup, because if he'd really mattered, you would have put yourself out there.
Yo.
Next!
Helping people find peace.
That
That's
is funny.
hilarious.
That doesn't sound like a partner. That sounds like a crutch. Shit, you're right!
Every time I see a girl kissing another girl.
You're gay.
I get
Turns
it.
out, like, a whole third of them were just
Oh my
innocent,
god.
sleeping around.
Like she
It
didn't know.
turns out all of
being
them.
dishonest once. And again, that's why your relationships kept failing. Facebook. You're gay. Dude, you're allowed to laugh that much. It was a good show. But you didn't love the one you were with. You're straight. Buddha isn't gay. I think. Getting angry about books made for horny teenage girls was ridiculous then, and it's ridiculous now. Don't mistake youthful selfishness for genuine malice. Nobody isn't kind of an asshole in their early 20s. If they actually weren't, they were probably sociopaths. You're a sociopath. You.
Hellsing?
Return? Can I return?
Are we a bad person?
His own soul.
Well, let's start with the 20,000 people we impaled. We were pretty mad at Dad that day. And then I spent the last 10 years on that.
The last 10 years on
Oh, I
himself.
tried. Especially on me.
So, you're back for good then?
Bitch, I'm everywhere. And yet nowhere.
Then welcome home. Michael Mick doesn't exist.
Now, come on, girl. You know what I'm here for.
After 30 years, I'm not the young woman I used to be.
You do kind of look like a gender-bent Walter.
A gender
Maybe the 30-year dry spell, but that is doing it for me.
Oh my
Well then, my count, come and get you some sip.
gosh. Some sick.
Some
Keep
shit.
your arms steady.
He said that earlier too. in the series.
Keep your arms steady.
Yup.
I didn't want it to be over.
Done, y'all.
Rico Maxwell.
Don't know why. R.I.P. Shout out to all the actors. Shout out to the whole team. It takes a lot of work. The countless hours it goes into writing scripts and voice acting and animation. Or they didn't have to worry about the added details that they added. Hours and hours of work. I wonder if they're gonna show anything. Yeah, they hitting them notes.
That's hilarious too. Singing about Shine, and this show has been so dark.
I know this show is this is a dark show. Yo,
Oh man.
we finished the journey, y'all.
Wow.
This has been an amazing journey.
It did feel like a journey.
It has felt like a
watching
journey
even
watching
though
this. It's been a
just
lot
10 episodes.
that's going on. So, Walter got took out
So
by
Walter
Anderson.
actually did betray him
He did
for
betray him.
his own personal
vendetta.
vendetta or
Yeah.
goal.
And I feel like we still have to gain an understanding, of course, because we still need to watch the actual show to make sure we understand all the
everything,
context. But it looked like Walter had died from Anderson's disciple or student.
Yeah, got shot in the head.
He got shot in the chest or through the back.
In the back
Yeah.
first, then in the head.
So, Walter, R.I.P. to Walter.
Yep.
And he was, if you notice, he kept getting younger. And shout out, like I said, shout out to House Gang. Y'all, look, man, y'all been doing your thing. Because they even went into details and was saying that the blood that Walter had received or whatever that gave him that power boost.
The vampire DNA.
Yeah, the vampire DNA, that didn't give him extra strength. When he was in his prime, he was that strong. So it just showed you just like how, you know, his capabilities and his full moves.
So did it just take him back?
It just made him younger.
Okay.
That's it. But when he was in his prime, that's how he was
his
moving.
strength.
That was his strength.
Wow.
Yes. Man,
Walter was a prodigy.
Hey, he was a prodigy. Yo, Hellsing, they came on top, yo.
Yes.
They was able to take down the Nazi leader. And who would have thought that he was a cyborg?
I know, that was so unexpected.
Yeah, like, did they go in more detail about that? Like, I if anything, I thought he was gonna turn himself into a vampire. And then they even went into detail and even said that the tested or the experiments have been using DNA from the wife of Alucard.
They said from her bones they could turn people into vampires.
That's personal. That's, And I honestly thought they were gonna have a scene with Alucard realizing or finding out that they were using his wife's bones as a way to create these.
I wonder if he already knows though.
Yeah, because this battle has been going.
Don't like the Major, and
and this battle has been going on. They even said that beforehand, so he probably already knew about that as well. But it's just interesting to see like how much of the lore and everything that's been happening. Then we had the time skip, y'all. And it's 30 years later, they're still doing good. We can see Police Girl, she still haven't aged. She's doing solid.
And Integra
has aged. And Anderson's disciple is working along with Hellsing now. And
but they still have their own
agenda. Yeah, it sounds like they have their own agenda because he was like, this is a chance for us to rebuild the Vatican or whatever.
Yes.
So it's still, of course, with people, it's always going to be conflict. There's always going to be something that's happening. It can never just be peace.
Exactly.
I don't know why.
And that's
it's just the cycle of life. And I think this what this show has really been showing, like this cycle. Because even if if you look at when this show came out, The Abridged, it's been going on for, I think 2012 when they started, maybe. I gotta look back at the first episode. But everything that they've been talking about through the series still applies to today.
Absolutely.
It still applies to today. So you can take something from it and really just, dissect it and understand something that may have happened in the past. Yeah. It's crazy to see how it's
things
just
that are going on now.
And yes, it's full circle.
And that's why, so did you understand the Major's explanation for why he wanted the war? Or why he...
Yeah, I didn't understand his full motivation. I didn't know if it sounded like, it kind of sounded like it was also to seal Alucard, like in a way. I'm not saying that was like, he didn't explain that, but for him keeping that cat and using it specifically to seal Alucard away when he consumed all those bodies, it just made me wonder, like, was that also a part of, his intentions as well? I don't know.
Because from what I picked up, it sounded like he was saying that he wanted peace. Yeah, okay, the Major, it seemed like he was saying that he thought people were, that adults, people were just children fueled by anger and hatred and going on this cycle of violence and war and
almost like committing evil acts in order to create the greater good,
thinking that you're creating the
greater good
but at the same time that's exactly what he did.
Yeah. So are you trying to understand why he did that, even though it's not effective, or
like because what he did was contradicting to the way he thought.
So do you think he's just a victim?
Possibly.
And it's because
once again reinforcing the point of how people
I know.
promote violence or use violence hoping that it brings about a greater good, and it never does.
No, it doesn't. Because all it does is just cause more pain.
Yeah.
And if all these stories is just pain, or not all, let me be more specific. But if anything, because I feel like we need to watch the shows to see more background information. Yeah. But it just seems like it has to be a reason for him having that motivation.
Yeah, because I don't even think they told his background.
We didn't really get a lot of information on the Major story, so I can't really talk about his character like I want to.
Breaking him down.
Breaking him down. I don't want to say nothing yet. That's why I say I don't know his true intentions. Yeah. We gotta watch that show.
And something else I really liked was how they wrote it so that Alucard
Yeah.
had to atone in some kind of
Yes,
way.
that was
I appreciate
I do
that.
too.
And then when
almost kind of like his change, like potentially changing his feelings towards how he felt about people, like maybe possibly. I'm not saying that he did change, but I'm just saying that's a different form of that's a different lifestyle change for Alucard.
And that's a different level of intimacy
Yeah, it is.
with the people that you have consumed
Yes.
or used as power.
It's almost
you know?
like you're confronting these
Exactly. And having to talk to them one-on-one.
Yeah. And then I liked how they even, the details they gave with him having to talk to himself for 10 years.
And that him dealing with himself was the one that took the longest.
And you can really apply that to real life. And when it comes to self-growth and things that we deal with internally, our personal demons.
Yes.
So, yo, this was nice. This was a nice way to end the series. We still, it's a lot to take in. Like, this is a lot that you have. This show is a lot to consume.
You definitely gotta watch it over to catch.
Or this Abridged. They did a really good job with the commentary, everything. This was really a nice package. I really enjoyed
dialogue, the characters' personalities,
yes. Thank y'all. Yes, thank y'all so much for being on this journey with us. It's been truly a blessing. We've truly just been excited each day to when we record, we're excited to do these reactions.
See what's gonna happen next.
Yes, and I think this has been just a nice way to stay positive during these times, something to look forward to.
Yeah.
And we just want to let y'all know too, like when we do these reactions, it's also helping us stay positive and putting out positive energy to y'all. It's a transaction.
It's a mutual.
It's a transaction, and we appreciate it, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff, y'all. And we'll catch you in the next one. Oh yeah. You know what? Never mind. We just gonna upload it and y'all tell us how y'all feel about it. All right, y'all. Peace out.